You know scammers are always on the prowl, but now with millions of dollars in stimulus cash being deposited in bank accounts across the country, they're engaging in a full-court press. 2 Works For You problem solver Pete Knutson has an important warning. One elderly woman wishes she had heeded.
At her home in Vinita, we found Dovey sitting alone, sick, on oxygen, and now without a penny to her name.
I'm penniless now. They took all my money.
She bitterly regrets the day she answered a call from a number she didn't know, something she usually wouldn't do.
I felt stupid, plumb stupid. But I had so much going through my mind that day that everything, everything was going wrong that day.
That day when Dovey received bad news about her health and emotional family issues came to a head. Then the call from a man from the FBI, he said, with a badge number 2, supposedly.
He was talking to me. They was confiscating my checking account because there was millions of dollars going through my checking account.
Agents would show up at her front door at 9 the next morning, the man told her. The only way to keep the money in her checking account safe and secure was to quickly withdraw all her cash and buy 4 gift cards of $500 each. Panicked, confused, and consumed by all the bad news of the day, Dovey says she did what she was told, after a stern warning.
Because he told me not to tell nobody nothing. Nobody nothing. And I should have caught it then.
So many red flags, Dovey remembers. Even at the first store she was told to go to buy the cards, she was allowed to buy only 2.
They told me there was scams going on. And I said, no, this is not a scam. This is important. I need to buy these.
All the while she was driving around Vinita, the sophisticated scammer kept Dovey on the phone, tracking her every move, pressuring her to make the next move. After buying 2 cards, she was told to go to another store just up the street to buy more. There, they only let her purchase 1 card, so she was told to travel a few miles down the road to catch them and buy a 4th card there. On the way, Dovey remembers what she told the caller.
I'm just sick to my stomach. I'm just sick to my stomach because I feel like you're just ripping my heart out.
Still, Dovey says she spent her last $300 to buy the last card. In all, she had purchased 4 cards for a total of $1,800.
When I got back to the truck, he told me to tear them open and read him the numbers. And I said, no, this is a scam. You're scamming me. And he said, no, I'm trying to help you.
Dovey says in a moment of weakness, she gave the man those gift card numbers, and in an instant, all her money was gone, swiped by that scammer.
Next morning, I got up and I thought, my God, what happened to me? This just hit me all at once. What happened to me?
No money to pay her utility bills, her truck payment, or her mortgage. After making an honest living all her life, Dovey says, from digging ditches to washing dishes, she now fears she could lose it all to who she calls a scamming scoundrel.
He has no heart. He has no feelings whatsoever.
But Dovey is certainly not alone. Authorities say victims of all ages are getting ripped off by scammers, although the focus is on seniors, from tempting them to pay upfront fees to get a COVID vaccination more quickly, to cases like Dovey's involving threatening calls from fake agents from the FBI, the IRS, the Social Security Administration, and even fake bill collectors from utility companies, just to name a few. And real FBI agents say scammers use the same MO: persuasion, persistence, and pressure.
Bad guy, right, puts a sense of urgency. It's a high priority. You got to do it now.
Back at Dovey's, still sitting there alone, she prays she can survive and warn others. But she prays, too, for the scammer who stole her last penny.
Hell's going to be hot, and there's a lot of people like them going straight to hell.
Authorities say if you're not sure the person calling is a scammer, simply hang up and look up the official number for that company or agency and call them back. That way, you won't become a victim. It's advice Dovey says she always knew, but regrettably failed to follow. Pete Knutson, 2 Works For You problem solvers.
Heartbreaking, isn't it? Now remember, never pay a bill with a gift card, ever. If you do pay a scammer with a gift card, in rare cases, you may be able to get your money back if you act quickly. Go to KJRH.com for advice on what to do in that case. We also have a link to help you report the scam to the Federal Trade Commission.